Welcome everybody to Real Estate Investing Made Easy Feedback Friday. I'm really excited because last week I was having a great time in Newport Beach at the Pacific Wine and Food Festival with my wife. And today, this Friday, here live with you, which is what I always love to be live with you on a Friday. And we're going to be getting into some crazy stuff, man, which we touched on 2 weeks ago, but it's only gotten better with the AI platform, but also the feedback from the last week and the week before that, your questions live about real estate investing, about this AI technology that is conversational AI that you get a call from that bot and you can't even really distinguish between an actual human being and that it's an AI robot. So a lot of exciting stuff, and that's what we're going to be covering today. Of course, as you are tuning in, know that also these questions live are going to be answered too. And I have it right in front of me, right here, so I can see your questions as they come through for the beginning, just to get started before we get to the really juicy stuff, by the way, which you can get access to linked in the description below, our own scripts that we prompt engineered, the AI bots that have these conversations. I know we talked about that 2 weeks ago, but the link is there. Go straight to the website where you just put your name and email in there, and then immediately you'll click a couple buttons, get free access, free to your own AI bot. So it's all free, and it's 20. If you actually start doing campaigns, it's 27 cents a minute, and then click our script that's next there. You can just copy and paste our script into it and have your own AI bot make calls for you, lead managing, cold calling, whatever it is that you want to do. Change the script, and it is AI cold calling made easy. So just click that link in the description as I get into the questions for today, which I'm doing right now on my screen. And as always, I'll share that and go over some of the questions, which I'm excited to get to. And I don't look at previously, like before I get here, I don't really look at them. So some of these could be completely wild. No idea. All right. So we're getting into this one. Justin Brown says, how much is this? I would like to know before I book a call. Well, that makes sense. I can completely understand and respect that. What he's talking about is when I posted the video, Creative REI Reply, and AI SMS marketing. So this is conversational AI specifically for text message marketing, and we're using Creative REI Reply, which of course, linked in the description, you can find out more about it. But this right here is there's like a setup fee, and then what we're paying to just have an appointment on our calendar without having to do anything. We don't pull lists, right? For this platform, we don't skip trace lists. All that stuff is done for us, and we don't text message market. All of that stuff is done for us. So you can go to investortools.com / hire dash Mia. That's MIA. That's what we named our conversational AI bot. And by the way, hire and Mia both have to be capitalized. I don't know why. But anyway, all that said, the answer to that question is, if you're going to be booking a call with Creative REI Reply, we're not the owners of that platform. Okay. This is just a relationship we have with the owners of the platform, and they're awesome. They give you 30 days free of that AI so you could try it. And we spend about $600 a month with the AI and with the lead generation. And that includes the skip tracing and all that stuff, which is great. And there's improvements that continue to be made. Just know this: if you're utilizing a platform like Creative REI Reply and you're actually taking advantage of what we call Mia, our chatbot, it's only going to get better. So any type of scenario where you've taken the dive, and we've talked about this with some of our clients actually in the mastermind, and what we've found is, even since the time 2-3 months ago we started doing this, things have improved drastically. And if you know anything about AI, exponential growth and improvements are the norm, because it's not just a bunch of people putting their heads together. It's also leveraging the tools they created, which become, I guess, its own head, where they're not autonomous yet. Maybe they are, but we don't know about it. But they're pretty close to autonomous when it comes to having these conversations, referencing the knowledge base and things that are just colloquial and just normal nomenclature for real estate investors. So it's really cool. I would definitely check it out. And again, if you go to that Hire Mia link that I'll leave in the description below, you can get 30 days free of that AI, and we're using it and we love it. I mean, it's just, how cool is it to just be going about your day, doing whatever you're doing, and then all of a sudden you get an appointment scheduled on the calendar, and it's somebody who, it's a lead that you didn't have to nurture, you didn't have to skip trace or any of that. So the marketing is really easy. And that's why we talk about it here on Real Estate Investing Made Easy, because the truth is that is going to make it easy for you. You don't have to know any of that stuff that we also teach, by the way. If that's not for you, if you're like, I don't want to do that, we have more content on exactly how to manage lists, put lists together, and then train, right, other people how to do that too, to scale yourself out of that role as opposed to just using AI. So all that said, that is the answer to your question, Justin, and I really appreciate you asking it. What I'm going to do now, as the audience, usually if you tune in at any point, I click the share and I go ahead and reply to the comment, and I'm going to do that right now and just let Justin know, hey, thanks for the question. I'm answering it live. Now, some of you said, well, you didn't answer his question. The reason is because I don't know other than our monthly expense, right? Or our monthly investment for that platform. Okay. So that's really the reality. I can tell you though that it's worth it, because how much is your time worth? And that's really important to consider, how much your time is actually worth. So the next question that we have is local guys buys houses, and I appreciate this question. He said the look on your face as you asked various questions was priceless. Aside from her calling you back and not realizing she called you before, it was very impressive. The few tweaks you have, and you have a kick-ass virtual team for the fraction of a price. Now, what is he talking about? 2 weeks ago when we went live, I test piloted this AI, and I shared it with you. And Chris K, thanks for coming in. AI cold calling. Can I see that? Yes, we're gonna get into that. That's absolutely what we're gonna get into. But what we do here is at Feedback Friday, we answer questions. Some of this is related to AI. In fact, this question right now is. And 2 weeks ago, we shared some of that AI and the conversation that this agent had. And just so you know, I'll share my screen right now. This is what we're doing. We're going to be utilizing this. It may be backwards on your screen if you can't see that. Sorry that it's backwards. But what we'll do is actually have this agent call me, and I'll talk to this agent, and we'll see if we can break the AI. You guys, Chris in particular, as you have typed in, tell me to ask questions, like whatever you want. Last week or 2 weeks ago, it was, what should I be for Halloween? And it actually handled that really, really well. What a random question if you're on a call with somebody who's looking to buy your house. And this is what it is, a real estate investor calling a prospect. I was the mock prospect in that scenario. And then me as the homeowner or potential seller asking the question, what should I be for Halloween? It's gonna be really good. So we have punchy videos that get straight to the point. I get it. Attention spans on YouTube are sometimes short, but this format is kind of open air. So it's unedited. It's live right now. So we might not get straight to the point right away, but all of this is valuable if you stick with us. I'm sure you'll agree, and many of you have done that and gotten a lot of value. So the other question, I'll save some of these questions for the end because I do want to get to another test run of this AI. So I'm going to open up my AI here and then have it give me a call. So stand by because this is going to be live, totally unscripted, and they're going to see if I'm interested in selling my house. And I have to tell you, I may or may not be, right? So I'm going to give this AI a run for its money, which is, by the way, 27 cents a minute. Can you beat that? I don't know. Let's see if it's even worth it because we're going to test this right now. So Danielle is the name of this AI person. And I'm going to talk to my agent right now. And we're going to see what she has to say. So just so you know, I got this message that says, due to an extreme amount of demand, we have had to temporarily put people in a queue. So if you hadn't seen that, just know that I'm in the queue to get called, right? And that's my little buddy right there. My oldest son. This was taking way too long. I need to update the pic. But we'll get to that. So stay tuned because they'll be calling me in a second. And when they do, I'll put it on speakerphone and we'll have that conversation about my property. And that's right now. Okay, they're calling. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk to this AI bot. Hello, this is Christian.
Hey, Christian.
Hey, what's going on? Who is this?
Hey, Christian. It's Danielle from Real Estate Investing Made Easy. How's your day going so far?
My day is going great. This is for Real Estate Investing Made Easy. Oh man.
That's awesome to hear, Christian. Yes, this call is from Real Estate Investing Made Easy. Is now still a good time for our scheduled call?
No, it's not. I'm so sorry. I have to go. I was expecting a call from somebody about my house to sell my house to them, and they were going to make me a cash offer.
No problem, Christian. I totally understand that you're busy and have other things going on. Before you go, can I just ask you a quick question? It'll only take a moment.
No, I'm afraid not. I really have to go because I'm live on YouTube right now, and I accidentally selected the wrong agent to call me. It was our Real Estate Investing Made Easy sales agent as opposed to the real estate sales team. I got confused because they're both titled real estate. I should have titled it better. So I don't really have time.
I totally get it, Christian. It sounds like you're in the middle of something important. Just one more thing before you go, if you don't mind. It'll only take a moment, I promise.
I do mind. I gotta go. Thanks. So what I accidentally did was I had a different script call me. So this is going to be Danielle. She is the one talking to a seller. So I'm making that call right now, as you can see. And that didn't take long with that. There's high demand and put me in the queue. So I'm doing that right now. And this one's actually going to be for real estate investing, right? So consider this. This person that's about to call me, this AI chatbot, conversational AI, this person is going to be on your setter team, right? Or, your lead manager where you've texted with the prospect, or maybe even it's a direct mail campaign, whatever it is, they reach out to you, or you reach out to them at a scheduled appointed time that your team had set for you to talk about their property. So you would ostensibly have some information on them already. And the cool thing about this is while there is no pretext to this, there's no information that this AI chatbot has yet about this. This can be utilized for cold calling. But the cool thing is that you can actually enter in that stuff. So they're calling me right now, and this is going to be, they're asking me to sell my house and make me a cash offer. Hello?
Hey, Christian.
Hey there. Who is this?
This is Danielle. I'm the customer success manager with Lazarus Property Group. How are you today?
Doing good. Doing a live on YouTube. Doing my best to just showcase like AI and stuff.
That's awesome, Christian. It sounds like you're doing something really cool. I was actually calling to follow up on the conversation you had with Mia over text about your property for sale. I probably reached you at a bad time, right?
Not really. I can talk.
Great. I'm glad I caught you at a good time. So I just called to chat more about your property and see if an offer from us might make sense for you. Sound good?
It does. Yeah. What was the address of the property? By the way,
before we dive into the details, can you catch me up on your chat with Mia and share any details that might influence the offer we make?
Yes, I can. Stand by, please.
No problem. Take your time. Just let me know when you're ready to share the details.
So again, I had just mentioned before we talked about this, I put her on mute, by the way, that I don't have, this is not connected yet, this particular sales agent, to any particular property. So when I ask like, what is in the future, if you were to use this, you can actually connect it in a way to where it's calling about a specific property and it already has that information. So you would say, oh, this is Christian Weatherspoon. Your property is 123 Main Street. So I asked that just to see what it would say. And I think it did pretty good. As it says right? Danielle said, hey, that's cool. Good question. Before we get started, I have, what did it say? What was the script? Oh, catch me up on your conversation with Mia, which by the way, Mia is the chatbot. Hey, I'm back. Are you still there? Are you still there? Did I finally break you? Okay, finally broke you. I hung up. Okay, so I don't know why that happened, but it's good to note, right? So this is beta, ultra beta, actually. But I don't know, write in the comments, what do you think about the sound of the voice, the interaction so far? I'm having her give me a call back and just give me your feedback. And if there's anything in particular that you think I should throw as an objection, then I'll do that. And the truth is, this is, as you can see here, which I'll share with you. Oh, she's calling back now. That was quick. All right, let's just answer this and have this conversation with this AI bot. Hey there.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about yourself?
Doing good. I've been waiting for your call.
I apologize for the wait, Christian. I'm glad we finally connected. So I was calling to follow up on the conversation you had with Mia over text about your property for sale. I probably reached you at a bad time, right?
Nope, I'm good to go.
That's great to hear. So I just called to chat more about your property and see if an offer from us might make sense for you. Sound good?
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to hear what offer you have for my property.
Awesome. Before we dive into the offer, can you catch me up on your chat with Mia and share any details that might influence the offer we make?
Yeah, she had just reached out asking me if I was interested in selling. And as it so happens, I am.
Got it. That's great to hear, Christian. So let's get into the details. Before we continue, do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, let's get started then. There are just a few questions I have to better understand your situation. First, what makes right now the best time for you to consider selling?
Well, I kind of feel like the market's going down and, in the near future, there's not really a better price that I'm going to get for the property. So it's just appropriate for me to sell now as I was planning on moving soon anyway, out of San Diego and kind of moving to Arizona. So I didn't want to stick around too much longer while I see the values going down. I think they're about as high as they're going to get. So that's why right now.
I completely understand your reasoning, Christian. Moving to Arizona sounds like an exciting plan. If you were going to stay in the house, what areas would you give more attention to make it feel more updated, more new and relaxing for you?
Well, I've been in the house for the last 20 years, so I haven't really made any changes at all. And as far as changes I would make, I don't know. I mean, the landscaping probably needs to be updated. There's not really, I mean, there's some mature trees, but along with that is some mature overgrown grass too.
I see. So you'd like to update the landscaping and address the overgrown grass.
Yep, but I'm not going to cut the lawn because I'm planning on moving. So, you guys are okay with that? As is offers are what you make, right?
Absolutely, Christian. We understand that you're planning to move, so we'll take that into consideration when making our offer. We're flexible and can work with the property as is.
Okay.
Great. Now, I'm curious, if we were to make you an all-cash offer and close on your timeline, what would your rock bottom price be that you'd take?
Probably 500,000 would be the rock bottom price. Hello?
Hey there. Sorry for the pause. I was just asking if we were to make you an all-cash offer and close on your timeline, what would your rock bottom price be that you'd take?
Oh, I said 500,000.
Got it. Thanks for sharing that. How flexible is that number?
How flexible is that number? I mean, 500,000 is what I'm looking for.
I understand that you're looking for $500,000. So if my team can only offer $10,000 less than that, should I call you back?
You mean 490? Yeah. I mean, give me a call. I'm open to negotiate a little bit.
I appreciate your openness to negotiation, Christian. I'll take that back to my team and we'll see what we can do. Just to clarify, what day and time work best for you for us to discuss the offer?
I guess I'm free later today at around 2:00. Is that going to be too early?
Not at all. 2:00 works perfectly. I'll let my colleague Brad know that you're available then. He'll take really great care of you. And just to confirm, are there any other questions I can help address before we wrap up?
No, I don't think so. Unless somebody who's listening live on YouTube has something for me to ask that is going to throw someone off, right? Throw you off your game. No.
All right, no problem. I'll let Brad know about our conversation and he'll reach out to you at 2:00. Have a wonderful day, Christian. Bye for now.
Thanks. Bye. I don't know. You tell me. I mean, that's the ultra beta version of that AI. And I think personally, I don't want to hype up this, because we're authorized resellers of this. We have a license. We're able to provide this platform to real estate investors. And I get it, right? Everybody thinks that their kid is the cutest kid on the face of the planet. But objectively speaking, there's some kids that aren't as cute as others. I mean, my children are really cute. Here's the point, though, as you could probably already guess. I think this is great, but I'd rather poke as many holes in it as possible. So as we talk about this, not only can you give your feedback here in this video, comment below, and tell me what your thoughts are, but you can actually do this for yourself. You could try this for yourself, poke holes in it. So you can sign up for free, get an account with us. Just click the link in the description below and sign up for free and get the same script that I just used, tweak it, test it, measure it, poke holes in it, and let me know what you think. And then like things that maybe have worked for you, because this can really make real estate investing easy and revolutionize your cold calling team. Because what it can do as well is it can make 1,000 phone calls at the exact same time. So there's no concern about double booking the same time slot for the AI to call. And ostensibly it's making phone calls nationwide right now, maybe even worldwide, all over the place at the same time right now for different industries, depending on the script. So tell me what you think about that, because to me, that sounds like a person, with the exception of a couple blips that maybe could be, passed off as a bad connection, right, on the phone. So I think that it's pretty wild to see or to hear that, but that's not the least of it either. I mean, we're in the real estate investing industry, but I put in a script for my mother-in-law who is doing sales for life insurance, and I just asked her, and you can do the same thing in any industry that you're in. I mean, heck, I'm not suggesting that if you have to make calls yourself for your day job, if you do have a day job, to just create a script that replicates you and your conversations. But I don't know, this ultra beta version is just going to get better. And at some point you probably can do that, but more appropriately in the context of real estate, this is going to save you a lot of time, effort, and energy and dollars. We have an acquisitions team. I wouldn't mind using this as a lead manager. That is kind of in the capacity that we had that conversation right now, where the prospect was reached out to by our AI chatbot, and then the AI chatbot with conversational AI using Creative REI Reply scheduled the appointment on the calendar. And then this AI bot, then actually conversational AI audio version, right, not text, calls and then follows up on that. And then just follows up with gathering more information. And I think assessing the level of seriousness to somebody's desire to sell is really important as part of your own real estate team. And that is like the setter closer model. You have somebody who's handling the marketing and the conversations to qualify whether or not they're a lead. And really the goal is to disqualify quickly, so you're not wasting anybody's time. And then once that happens, an appointment is scheduled to have a conversation with a lead manager, a setter, customer success manager. That's what I titled this particular agent, to just, dive even deeper into the motivation, the time frame, the expectation, the condition of the property, the questions that were asked. A couple of those, one of them in particular was, hey, if you were going to stay in the property, what would you do to fix it up and make it feel more like home? And I gave my answer to that fictitious scenario as we role played with the AI, conversational AI, and I think it handled it pretty well. But even if you're not using AI, I'd recommend that process for you too. So if it's physically you're going to be calling, take the script, use it. And the script, as you know, it's linked in the description, and you can do that. One thing that's important though, when you are uploading it here, you want to make sure that these are in there, the wait for the prospect to respond. Now, in the script, I did put that in there. Okay. So, and guys, I'm so sorry that my screen is backwards right now. It may be on your end too. But the script itself, let me see. So I built this here, and this is the actual website where you can go here and then click let's go. And then step one's done. And then you got to sign up with the AI here. And you can sign up the free account and then test this out for yourself. Break it. Try to break it. And then, make a copy of this Danielle script, right? The lead manager. So again, everything's backwards, but I put some directions in here and I put the script details in there as well. So check it out. Tell me what you think. Try and break it, because I think this is the future of business automation. Because think about the industries you could use this for, more than just real estate investing, for sure. I mean, any office that you have to have some sort of receptionist, you can leverage this for 27 cents a minute and just have an actual conversation with somebody. I say somebody, but something in me is like, that's not a somebody, that's a something. Anyway, I have more questions from the last 2 weeks. If you have questions live, ask them, especially if it's about this AI cold calling, because that's definitely the future, whether we want to admit it or not. It is kind of scary, and I got one of those comments a while ago, and I'll read that. So she said, it was, computer systems and AI will be taking over the world. This should concern all of you. And it was on a different video where we were talking about this AI right here. It was just a short. And I said, this was my response, and I stand by it too. And it's about this as well. It does concern me personally. Professionally, it does too. Still, it's fascinating and can provide efficiencies, however debatably fringe the benefits may or may not be. So when it comes to that, I would be very curious to what you think, because Dawn McKenzie did share her thoughts as well, that it is concerning. But what does that mean? I'm concerned with getting my kids to school on time. I'm concerned with making sure that I eat breakfast. There's certain levels of concern. So are you really concerned like this is going to be the singularity? Or are you concerned that this is going to be something that is going to fire a lot of people from their jobs, and it's going to be worse for us than better? I'd love to learn what you guys think, and moreover, poke holes in this AI, try to break it. Not only is it kind of fun to play with, but it might also be something that you want to implement, right? We're going to continue to try to improve this from prompting. While we didn't engineer it, right? We're built and powered by AI. And that's what AI Cold Callers Made Easy is. So you can check that out, as we've said. So all that, there's not a whole lot of questions that I see coming through. I've really appreciated everybody showing up, and I'm going to continue to develop and use these in different use cases. And by these, I mean the different chat bots, right? The conversational AI. So tell me what you want to see, and we're going to continue to show up for you as we make real estate investing easy. Take care, y'all.